Hello guys, JNM with a new Python video about the map function and using Lambda. I'll show you these concepts by using a simple programming example. Okay, let's assume you have two lists of numbers, numbers 1 and numbers 2. Just two lists with the same count of items. And what I would like to do now is to use a function to add these numbers sequentially, so that I get a new list with the results of the addition 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4, and so on. Of course, this could be solved by using a for loop and then use the add function for each iteration. An easier way is to use the map function. You can pass a function to this, in our case this is add, and then you pass iterables, for example lists or tuples. The function then gets the arguments of each of the iterables, and the result of this is added to a map object that is the result of the map function. You can convert this to a tuple, a list, or a set and print it out. So again, the add function and these lists, numbers 1 and numbers 2, are passed to the map function, and the items of the lists are used as arguments for the function add. And here's the result as tuple 10, 14, 80. Okay, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4, 14 plus 66. Now let's see what happens when the item count is not the same. I remove one item from the first list, then start again, and the result is a map object with two items. This means that the execution of the map function stops when the shortest iterable is exhausted. Okay, this makes sense. And of course you can add more complicated calculations to your function. I think this is very useful, but instead of passing a regular Python function, you can also pass a lambda. But what is a lambda? Well, basically it's a function without a name. You can define it by writing lambda, then the parameters, the arguments, followed by a colon, and then comes the body, in this case the calculation. Again, here are the arguments, a and b, and the items of the lists, numbers 1 and numbers 2, are used now as parameters of the lambda function. And you see the result is the same, and we can remove the add function. Okay, this was a very short one just to show an example for these concepts, and I hope it was understandable. If you have any questions, add these to the comments below, and also let me know if you are interested in other programming topics. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and consider supporting me as my patron. I'll see you guys on JNM.